Hello, Yellow Room friends. Oh, it was hot in my house, so I have a fan blowing some cool air on me. Do you feel that, Sky and Snoopy? Woo! So windy in here. I think I'll turn it off so I can hear you better and you can hear me. It's kind of windy and loud. Turn off my fan. Okay. Whew, I hope you guys are all doing well today. Remember yesterday we talked about rainbows. Today we're going to talk about wind. Let's sing our hello song and then we can figure out what wind actually is. Okay, let's do it. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. En español, en Spanish, hola, 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 y cómo estás? Muy bien, muy bien. Y espero que tú también. Snoopy's here today and Sky is here today. Let's give a cheer for Mary's here and my Yellow Room friends are here today. Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to show you our picture that we made. That we're adding on from Eva's picture. A picture that she made with her kids. Remember, we have a sun, we have some clouds, the moon, we had some rain, and then when the sun comes out after the rain, it makes a rainbow. Another thing that we can talk about today as part of weather is wind. You saw my hair blowing from the wind of my fan. Wind is moving air. It's just air moving quickly in the sky, in the air around us. So sometimes the wind is blowing just a little bit and you feel a slight breeze. Sometimes it's blowing really fast and you can see things blowing around like trees and just your hair blowing around like mine was when I had my fan on. I thought today we could make something that you can use, two things actually that you can use out in the wind. This is called a pinwheel. This is just a pretend one. It's a flat one. You can see it's like almost looks like a little fan in itself and it moves around in the wind. I thought we could make one that you could bring outside and you could have it spin around when it's windy out. So yes, wind is moving air. Why do we need wind? Do you know? Well, as I said, I was pretty hot in my kitchen, so I turned my fan on. It can cool us down, right guys? It was blowing on us and the wind cools us down. Another thing that we need the wind for is to fly a kite. If you have a kite, you need the wind to keep it up in the air. You can hold on to the string and your kite flies around in the air. Another thing that the wind does is make really big waves in the water. I was taking a run today and it was very windy outside. When I got down to the beach, there were really big waves because the wind was blowing the water and it was making big waves. Yeah, what else does the wind do? You know, actually, it blows seeds around from different plants so that they grow in more places. And the birds eat those seeds, insects eat those seeds. So we need the wind for plants to grow and flowers to grow. Sometimes you plant them, but other times the wind blows them around, they plant themselves. So that is very helpful that the wind does. It helps our plants grow and little berries and seeds around. Okay, I wanted to show you two different crafts. The first one is going to be a pinwheel like I showed you in the picture. Okay, I already made one and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I made one like this and look, it blows around like this. So if you're outside, the wind can blow it all around. So let's make one, okay? I'm going to show you what you do first. You need a piece of square paper. This paper has yellow on one side and one side is white. So you can have any kind of paper that you have in your house. Cut it into a square and you can even color on it if you want to. I'm going to take some markers and I'm going to color on this side. I'm going to make some green. And maybe I'll use the colors of the rainbow. I'll use some red. Oh, this is orange. And maybe a little bit of purple. Red and yellow and pink and green. Purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow. Sing a rainbow. Sing a rainbow too. I need some more colors for my rainbow. Some of my markers, the tops were not on all the way, so they kind of dried out a little bit. Okay, so you can color your paper like this. Okay, so you have a square. One side is yellow on mine, the other I colored in, but you can make all kinds of different designs on yours. Then the next thing you want to do is go to each corner and cut a little slit, but not all the way to the middle, just almost to the middle. That side. See, I'm not going all the way to the middle. I'm leaving some space here. And then I'm going to cut here. And then I'm going to cut here. So you have triangles, 4 different triangles. See that? I'll show you on this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. But I didn't cut all the way through. And then what you're going to do is, oh, I have to get my glue stick. Hang on. Okay, I got my glue stick. You are going to fold down each flap like this and go all the way around and glue it down. So one flap like this. See how I glued it down? And then the other flap. I'm going to glue down like this. Okay. Glue down my second flap. I'm going to glue down my third flap. Like this. And then one more flap. Like this. Okay. And there you have the shape like my pinwheel. Right? Alright. Then we need something to hold it with. So you can use a pencil that has a little eraser on it because you're going to stick something in there. I'll show you. You're going to stick a little. I have a little tiny little nail, but you could use a little push pin at your house, or maybe you have a little nail at your house too. And I'm going to have it go right through the middle. Poke it through the middle. And then you're going to stick it right through the eraser of your pencil, just like this. You might need some help from a grown-up. You don't want to hurt your finger by poking it. Easier to put it down on the table and then poke it through. Poke it through the eraser, and then you have a little pinwheel. Like that. Let's see if you blow on it. If you make your own wind like this. I'm trying to make it go around. Come on, pinwheel. There we go. It's spinning a little bit. So you can make wind with your mouth. You blow out. It's blowing like that. You can blow it around like this. There we go. Right? Like when you blow out candles when it's your birthday, you use the wind from your mouth. So that's one thing you can do and bring it outside in the wind. Another thing you can make at your house is a wind chime. Now, I'm going to show you what that means. A wind chime is something that you hang up. You could put it outside, and then when the wind blows, you hear all kinds of noises. Listen. Do you hear that? The wind will blow it side to side. You hear all kinds of beautiful sounds. It's almost like music. That's what a wind chime is. The wind bangs all these things together like this and makes a beautiful sound. Hear it? Okay, so I want to show you how I made this. Maybe you can make one at home too. I used, of course, an old toilet paper tube, just like this, right? And then I had some string at my house, and I poked a little hole in the tube, and I put the string in, and I tied it around in a little knot. So maybe someone at home can help you do this. I tied it around like this. Okay, and then you have a piece of string hanging. Now, I just looked around for things in my house that made some sounds when they clanked together. I found an old rock that actually had a hole in it that I found at the beach one time. I found a little piece of beach glass. I found some screws, an old key, and when they all clank together, they make a really cool sound. So I'm going to show you. Here's another screw that I found, and then you just tie that on to the bottom of the string that's hanging. Tie it on like this, and there's one thing. And like I did in here, I just tied things all around in a circle around my toilet paper tube. And then I made a wind chime. And I think maybe I'm gonna hang this up outside, and when it's windy, today's actually windy outside, maybe I'll hear it clinking around. And then I put another piece of string on top, like this, through the tube. And then made my wind chime. So why don't you try and want to make one of those too? Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is read one of my favorite books. I say that a lot, but I have a lot of favorite kid books at my house. And this is called The Bora Bora Dress. And in this book, the wind spins this beautiful dress around. So I remember when I was thinking about wind, I remembered that this book had something about wind in it. So I thought you would like it too. It's called The Bora Bora Dress. Okay, you ready, Snoopy and Sky? You're very quiet today. You want to hear this? Okay, here we go. This book is by Carol Lexa Schaefer. That's the person who wrote the words, and the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures, is named Catherine Stock. Okay. All right. We're invited to a party, said Mama, at your fabulous Aunt Fiona's on Saturday night. Hooray, said Lindsay. Aunt Fiona gives the best parties. This is a dress-up party, said Mama. Yay, said Lindsay. I'll wear my pirate suit. No, it's not a costume party, said Mama. A fancy dress-up party. Okay, then I'll wear my pocket jeans, said Lindsay. Lindsay, this is Aunt Fiona's end of the summer snazzy, ritzy dress-up party, said Mama. If you want to go, you'll have to wear a dress. There's Lindsay. You can see her there. She's jumping around. There she was in her favorite pocket jeans. She was here in her pirate suit. Lindsay never, ever, ever wore a dress. She wore her baggy shorts to run on the beach. She wore her old jeans to climb up to her treehouse, and she wore her patch overalls to jump in heaps of leaves. What's a dress good for anyway, said Lindsay. It's good for going to Aunt Fiona's party, said Mama. Lindsay let Mama take her to Miss Beeline's girls' shop to look. Just look at dresses. I'll show you what I have, said Miss Beeline. See here? A lots of dots dress. No thanks, said Lindsay. A plaid and pleats dress? Said Lindsay. A fluffy ruffle dress? No way, said Lindsay. Here are all the dresses that Miss Beeline was showing Lindsay. Lindsay, said Mama, you pick out a dressing room and I'll find something for you to try on. Lindsay wanted to go home. She'd had enough of silly dresses, but she stepped into one of the dressing rooms. There, on the front of a sundress shaped like a wedge of pie, she spied a parrot in a tree. Lindsay poked it. The cloth wrinkled and the parrot seemed to wink. There it is, right there. There's the parrot on the dress. Well, you're nothing but a picture on a dress, said Lindsay. And she poked the parrot again. Slish! The dress slipped off its hanger, and Lindsay read the little tag inside. It said, made in Bora Bora, for you. Bora Bora? Said Lindsay. That sounds very far away. The dress felt ripply smooth in her hands. Made for me? She said, and she tried it on. The dress was as light as butterfly wings. That dress looks as if it was made for you, said Mama. How could it be, said Lindsay. But she agreed to take it home. There was the dress. It looks like Lindsay likes that dress with the parrot on it. Saturday, before Aunt Fiona's party, Lindsay helped color frosting for the Tower of Tea Cakes. Ooh, Lindsay, your frosting is gorgeous, said Aunt Fiona. You've used the brightest colors. I think, said Lindsay, that they're the colors of parrot feathers. Look at those beautiful cupcakes. Oh my goodness, they're all piled up. Tea cakes, they're called. After tea, everyone played hide and seek in Aunt Fiona's maze garden. Lindsay, you're the hardest to find, said Mama. Am I? Said Lindsay. That's because I look like a bird in a tree. Do you see Lindsay there? She's right down there in her parrot dress. On the way down to the beach for moonlight dancing, Lindsay took Aunt Fiona's hand. Where is Bora Bora? She asked. It's in the South Seas. I've been there, said fabulous Aunt Fiona. It's an island. A magical island? Said Lindsay, with winking parrots and flowering trees. Yes, said Aunt Fiona, and leaping dolphins and coconut drinks and people who make wonderful things. Maybe, said Lindsay, somebody there made something wonderful for me. And the moonlight dancing began. That looks like a fun party. Lindsay twirled, swish, swish. The wind took the dress around in circles. The Bora Bora dress flared out into one big circle. The parrot's bright wing flip-flapped and the flowering tree bent and bobbed. There's Lindsay having so much fun dancing in her beautiful dress. Lindsay fluttered and flitted and made up a song. Butterfly girl and parrot dance dances that they do not know. Butterfly girl and parrot fly as far as they want to go. Oh, she's just dancing and having so much fun. Later that night, all ready for bed, Lindsay told Mama, I sleep best in my striped pajamas. You do, said Mama. I run the best in my baggy shorts and climb the best in my old jeans and I jump the best in my patch overalls. Yes, said Mama. But at a fancy dress-up party, said Lindsay, I do everything best in my Bora Bora dress. It was made just for me, you know. There she is in bed. She had fun at that party. The end. I like that book. Okay, friends, so this week we talked about all different types of weather, right? We talked about the sun and the moon and rain and clouds. We talked about rainbows. We talked about wind, right? I hope you enjoyed all of our weather. Okay, I love you all so very much. I miss you. Let's sing our goodbye song. Should I turn on our fan and we'll get it all cooled down again? I'm going to turn on our fan. Here comes the wind. Ah. Okay, let's see there. Give me a little spin. Oh, it's almost too windy for that. Hopefully yours will work outside. All right, let's sing our goodbye song. Goodbye, Snoopy. Goodbye, Sky. Goodbye, Mary. And goodbye, Yellow Room friends. I hope you had a happy time, a happy time, happy time. I hope you had a happy time. I had a great time too. Okay, guys, have a great day. Mwah. Bye.